Hey, this is Christina. Welcome back to my channel. I'm going to travel again next week. It's my self-love career break year, so I'm going to travel again. So today I'm going to talk about the packing tips. Something is very important and it's very easy to miss. And the things I'm going to share, a lot of that are my own mistakes and some contributed by my friends. I create a checklist this time, so I don't need to worry too much. I just follow that, and I leave the link for you in the description area. If you want to, you can download it. I'm sure it works, and it will save you a lot of hassle and time. Okay, so the first one, passport. Make sure you check the passport expiry date or valid too, because you need to have at least 6 months the valid time for travel. Otherwise, you might have the problem for getting the visa and come back. And it happened to me before. I just realized my passport will be expired in 2 months time. And that's just 5 days before I travel. I have to take the passport photo and lodge the urgent requirement. At that time, it cost me, I think, $285 to get the new passport in 2 days. So it's very important you check your passport, the valid date. And of course, when you pack, make sure the passport is in your handbag. I know, it's me again. I remember when I was working, I have Monday to Tuesday travel to Adelaide and Wednesday to Friday went to New Zealand. And when I went to Adelaide, I put my passport in my drawer on purpose because I don't want to lose it. But Wednesday morning, when I went to New Zealand, I forgot to bring my passport. And luckily, I have enough time to get the passport and come back to the airport. So make sure you have your passport. So everything else, you don't need to worry about it. But passport, travel document, phone, and money is something you have to make sure it's in your bag. And the second one is we talk about the money. You need to have some money for cash, and also it's not safe to bring so many cash, and you need to have your credit card and travel cards. There are a lot of bank or even the travel. I have the travel money OZ, and you can save different currencies in your card, and you can use it as a debit card, and you can withdraw cash too. And it's very important you notify your bank that you will travel. The story is not from me this time, it's from my friend. And if she watched this video, she know I'm talking about. So we went travel together because she just finished work one day before travel, and she was nervous. And I just remember one week in the airplane, we already departed, and suddenly she said, I didn't bring cash. And I said, oh, okay, did you have your card? And when we went to land it, and she tried her card, which is worked because she can withdraw cash, and then she feels so relieved. So because there's a limit, and then she need to withdraw more cash. So the other day, the card was rejected. And because the bank didn't know she was traveling, so the bank rejected transaction, and she had to make the long distance phone call. It was really a hassle. So make sure you have some of cash, you have some cards, and you notify your bank. And let's check our checklist and make sure the ticket, the name on your tickets are identical as your passport. You know, Asian name, the surname is first and first name after. But in the Western country, is first name. The first is first name and then is surname. And also many people have the middle name. And for recent booking, somehow I don't know how I made this mistake. I forgot to put the middle name for my husband. It took me a week already trying to contact the agency and the air flight. I still didn't see the revised travel document yet. So it's so embarrassing, but I forgot put the middle name. Make sure you check. And also I suggest you to, although it's everything is like e-document, everything in your phone, but in travel, just in case you don't have the phone handy or you don't have internet or something, I suggest you to print a copy of your passport and print your itinerary. I know it's old school, but I always print one set to put in my luggage. I actually sometimes print two. One is in my handbag, one is in the luggage. So just in case something happens, at least I have the backup plan. Something I want to mention is the travel insurance. Someone doesn't mind, but to have a peaceful mind, just was to check whether you want to buy the travel insurance or not. But meanwhile, if you travel more than 2 weeks or 4 weeks, I also suggest you check your health insurance, because you can suspend it because you won't claim for that period. It will save you money to suspend your health insurance and make sure you have keep your boarding pass, and you need to submit the document to see when is your travel, when you come back, and the travel insurance company will restate your the health insurance. It's worth to check too. The other tips is your power bank for your phone, because you will use a lot of your phone. Like you use Google Maps, you just need to check your itinerary. So it will be safe to have the power bank, because just in case you're in a foreign country and you don't have your phone is out of battery, that will be quite critical. So have your power bank. And there are a lot of things in the list. One thing I feel like this time is get a first aid. Like, for example, if you used to have the Panadol or the bandage or some allergy, it's better you keep some medicine for yourself rather than go to a foreign country trying to use Google Translate to tell people what you need. So it's safe to have something you commonly use. You keep it in your bag, pack it. Anyway, if I have a lot of requests, I might share with you the video tape I made on my first travel. I was panicked. I just finished work and I don't have time to pack, and I was nervous. Even when I arrived in the airport, I was still just really nervous. But this time, I have this. The checklist is really helped me to relax a little bit, because when you have the anxiety, when you're worried, it will really impact your health, especially you don't want it before you travel. So thanks for watching, and I hope you travel soon too. See you next time.